Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 GMC Terrain SLT, as well as learn about the features and configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2019 GMC Terrain is a compact crossover SUV with seating for five and a range of engine choices. The Terrain was completely redesigned in 2018, vastly improving on what was already a successful product for GMC. That said, in its lower trims, the Terrain still lags behind competitors in terms of performance and standard safety equipment. And while higher trims and optional engines improve the vehicle, they also come with a significant increase in cost. GMC's compact SUV comes standard with a turbocharged 1.5-liter engine that produces 170 horsepower, a turbocharged 2-liter four-cylinder engine making 252 horsepower is available as an optional upgrade for the Terrain. Also available is a frugal 1.6-liter diesel that returns an EPA-estimated 32 miles to the gallon in combined driving. All of the 2019 GMC Terrain's engine options can be had in either front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive setups. A knob in all-wheel drive equipped Terrains allows drivers to switch between all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive on the fly. If you're in the market for a compact crossover SUV, the 2019 GMC Terrain is worth the look for its comfortable interior and upscale feel. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2019 GMC Terrain. We're going to configure the SLT trim. It's the highest trim of the lower configurations of the Terrain because, of course, there's always the Denali, which is the top tier version of the Terrain, but we're not going to do that version. If you're interested in GMCs that have Denali nameplates on them, I did do the 2019 GMC Acadia Denali. Very nice video. I'll put a link up to, or very nice video, or vehicle. I'll put a link up to that right now. Okay, so let's check out the exterior colors for this 2019 GMC Terrain SLT. Right here, they're showing the graphite gray metallic. The next up is the Quicksilver metallic. And I guess it doesn't spin after that. Does it not spin after that? Which is fine. We prefer it not to spin, actually. How about the Ebony Twilight metallic? Nice looking paint color. You've got the Red Quartz metallic. You've got Summit White. You have the Blue Steel metallic. You have Satin Steel metallic. And then you have Coppertino. You have Coppertino metallic. There used to be a color called Pepper Dust. I don't know if they offer it in the GMC or just the Chevrolet products, but the Coppertino sort of kind of reminds me of Pepper Dust a little bit. I'm not crazy about any of the exterior colors. I would probably have to say that my favorite might be this Ebony Twilight metallic. Yeah, definitely. The Ebony Twilight metallic is my favorite exterior color for this GMC Terrain. Now, let's check out these interior colors real quick. So here's a shot of the 2019 GMC Terrain with a jet black interior. Looks like there's 4 slides here, so let's just run through those real quick. Here's a shot showing us where we can see the back seats. Kind of looks like it's stadium seating. These back seats look a little bit higher up than the front seats, don't they? Could just be me. Here's a nice aerial shot so we can see the front row, the second row, and the cargo compartment back there. And then another shot of the side view. All right, so from this angle, let's go ahead and check out this jet black with medium ash gray. That's actually not bad either. I'm normally not into the light-colored interiors, but that doesn't look bad. And then finally, oh, that doesn't look too bad either. There's the jet black with brandy. So really, all 3 interior colors could technically work for me, but I'm certainly like the Ebony Twilight metallic for the exterior color. Let's take a look at the gallery. Let's take a look at the gallery for the 2019 GMC Terrain, the SLT, and its other trim levels, the SL and the SLE. And so what they're showing us here is the Terrain's grille looks very, very good. It does make a strong first impression. Got a lot of shiny bits on it. Here's the C-shaped LED signature lighting. I'm not crazy about the look of those tail lights, but, you know, it's neither here nor there. Here they're showing an SLT in Quicksilver Metallic. I may or may not read every one of those snippets. Yep, here, as I say that here, I'm going to read the next one. Available lane change alert with side blind zone alert. Then that's, that's pretty self-explanatory. You got a car in your blind spot over there. That thing's going to light up to let you know, might not be a good time to get over, right? Here it's showing the SLT with a bright exhaust tips, design cue. These wheels look very nice, 19-inch machine wheels available on the SLT. And, well, it's a good thing that we're doing the SLT. Like I said, the SLT is the top trim level for the lower trims, right? You've got the GMC Terrain really comes in 4 trim levels. It comes in an SL, comes in an SLE, comes in the SLT, and then there's the Denali, right? The Denali is almost like a separate category because there's a big price jump there. So I wanted to take a look at the Terrain, but the regular Terrains. And so looking at the regular Terrains, I think the SLT is the best of the bunch. All right, that said, let's move forward. Here's the nice lights, HID headlamps with LED signature lighting. Here's a beautiful shot of a Terrain with the all-new black edition. That's a package. We'll take a look at that a little bit. I don't know if we can or can't get that on the SLT, but we'll at least take a look at the package and see what's included. Here's the shot of those wheels for that package. And here's a nice side shot of that, all of the Terrain with the black edition package. More shots of that. More shots of that. There's the specific grille. All right, now we're on to the interior photos. The interior is nice. Here's that little cubby section down below that you got some storage down there. Really cool. Here they're showing a backup camera. Here they're showing your authentic aluminum trim. You've got your Bose 7-speaker stereo system that's available on the Terrain SLT. Good thing we're doing the SLT. Here they're showing that 4-wheel drive. When you get the 4-wheel drive, you get the selector knob, blah, 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 all that. We can see the heated seats. Here's a panoramic. They call it a skyscape sunroof. Other people call it a panoramic sunroof. Others call it a dual pane sunroof. And yeah, they're just showing the luxury headrest. The rest of these look to be movies, and videos don't play well in videos, so we're going to move on. So I said we'd take a look at that black edition and find out, okay, whether or not it fits, whether or not we can get this package on the SLT. We still want to know what's it include. Well, it includes 19-inch gloss black aluminum wheels, darkened front grille. This is for the black edition. Black mirror caps and roof rails. So it's all blacked out, really. Black exterior accents and trim badging. Exterior color options. They're going to let you know the options. You can get it in ebony twilight metallic. You can get it in summit white, graphite gray, satin steel, and Sedona metallic. So, and there's a few slides here. They're probably the same slides we already saw. But, yeah, here's a better shot of that grill, though. Yeah. All right, looks pretty good. Like I said, the SL, the SLT, and the SLE, those are the 3 lower trim levels, right? Because there's 4 trim levels of the Terrain, but the Denali is the highest one. We're not showing the Denali because it's in a whole price point all by itself. The SLT is the top trim level for the regularly equipped SLT or regularly equipped Terrains, and it has a starting MSRP of $32,095. The very base model Terrain starts life at $26,195, and the SLE, which is the mid-level of this lower tier, starts life at $29,295. They all start life with front-wheel drive and that 1.5-liter engine. Okay, let's talk features for the 2019 GMC Terrain SLT. There's a few categories they want to show us and go over. For features, they want to show us exterior features, talk about exterior features, interior features, performance features, connectivity features, that's all our technology, and then safety features. So with that said, we're already on the exterior tab, so we're going to start there. They're letting us know that the Terrain has great design and art form and hints at excellent engineering within. It looks pretty nice, actually. So first up for the exterior features, that redefined grille, right? We saw it in the gallery just a second ago. So an assertive grille at the front end of every Terrain model leaves a lasting first impression while setting a bold tone for the rest of the exterior. And they happen to be showing the SLT grill being shown with that nice shiny. I can't really call it chrome because we know grills are plastic these days, but you know. And then of course there's the HID headlamps with LED signature lighting, right? And these are nice. They're going to help you cut through the darkness, the fog, and other visual barriers. And while the C-shaped LED signature lighting defines Terrain's powerful and distinctive front profile. They kind of define this stuff in the gallery, but again, they're just showing us those C-shaped tail lights and then the available 19-inch aluminum wheels, which do look quite nice. Do they command attention and convey Terrain's premium status? Maybe. I like them. We're going to make sure that we certainly get them on our Terrain, which they probably come with, seeing that it's the top tier SLT, which is just below the Denali. So it's a very good, very well-equipped package, trim level, configuration. All right, let's talk interior features. We went through all the exterior features for our 2019 GMC Terrain SLT. Now let's take a look at the interior features, go through this page real quick. Well, like I said, I don't think movies play well within videos, so let's just check this out. We're not going to press the play button, but we can see this as electronic precision shift system. Yeah, there is no shift column. There is no gear shift selector. It looks like it's a push-button transmission on this vehicle. Then they're talking about how there's a lot of soft touch materials and real aluminum trim, right? And so those things work together to maximize your comfort level, and it exudes class throughout the Terrain cabin, the interior. Here they're talking about the leather-wrapped steering wheel, a standard leather-wrapped steering wheel, and take command of the cabin thanks to mounted controls for audio, phone, driver information center, and more. So it's a multi-function leather-wrapped steering wheel. Then, of course, they're talking about how you can get the available. It's an optional leather-pointed front seats. You're certainly not going to get it on the base model, but on the SLT, yeah, probably. Premium seating and materials deliver refined comfort throughout Terrain's spacious, flexible interior. And then, of course, they're talking about that Skyscape sunroof that they have. So that's a big deal. That's their huge sunroof. Lastly, another movie that we're not going to play, but they're talking about front-to-back flat load floor, which is pretty self-explanatory. When you fold these down, all the seats fold completely flat, so they don't have those little, you know, when the seats don't fold all the way down, they kind of come up, and you wish that they folded flat, but they didn't. All right, what's this about? High-performance utility. Offering cargo space for objects up to 8 feet long, the Terrain compact SUV delivers utility to handle the varied demands of your life. So here they're showing all the seats up. Here, the back left down, and it is completely flat. It is completely flat. Here's the back right down, right? And then I guess you don't have to do all down because it's already all down. Oh, there you go. That seat as well. That's how you get the 8 feet in. So yeah, that's a completely flat storage. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. That's a lot of utility in this little vehicle. And I was just going to say, but does it tow? Yeah, actually it does tow up to 3,500 pounds. That's going to vary per your engine. And that's going to surely be with the 2-liter engine that makes that 252 horsepower. Okay, let's talk, speaking of horsepower, let's talk performance features for our 2019 GMC Terrain SLT. Now, it says the only vehicle in its class to offer a standard turbocharged engine combined with a 9-speed transmission, right? And front-wheel drive, because front-wheel drive is standard. We have to option for all-wheel drive, which we will. Here we can see our engine choices. We've got the standard engine, 1.5-liter turbocharged gas engine. Then there's the available 1.6-liter turbo diesel engine, and then an available 2-liter turbocharged gas engine. Now, if we click these, are they going to give us some specs? Yes, they are. Awesome. Thank you, GMC. So the base engine, 170 horsepower, 203 pound-feet of torque, 9-speed transmission. This engine gets 23 miles in front-wheel drive, gets 26 miles to the gallon in the city, 30 miles to the gallon on the highway. If you get it in all-wheel drive, gets 24 miles to the gallon in the city and 28 miles to the gallon on the highway. And it's got a capless fuel system, or a capless fuel filler, this thing. So there's no fuel cap. It just, you don't need one. That's cool. Nothing to leave, nothing to lose. All right, then we've got this 1.6 liter turbo diesel. Makes 137 horse, and it makes 240 pound-feet of torque, and it's made it to a 6-speed transmission. In front-wheel drive, it gets 28 miles to the gallon in the city, 39 miles to the gallon on the highway. If you get this one, if you get this engine spec'd with the all-wheel drive, you're going to get 28 miles. Oh, it's going to get, it basically gets the same mileage in the city and only loses 1 mile to the 1 mile a gallon, or 1 mile, you know what I'm saying, on the highway. 1 mile per gallon on the highway. There it is. It just didn't make any sense to even say it. Then you have the very stout 2-liter engine. Makes 252 horse, 260 pound-feet of torque. It's got the 9-speed tranny. 22 miles to a gallon in the city, 28 on the highway with front-wheel drive. 21 in the city, 26 on the highway with all-wheel drive. I like this engine the best. No surprise there. And this will be the one that also has that stout towing capacity as well as that diesel as well. I stand corrected. Here we go. So the only engine that can tow 3,500 pounds is the 2-liter engine. It is the only engine that can tow 3,500 pounds. Not even the diesel is rated to do that. So good thing we ran across that. Yeah, here's a better look at that trailering capabilities for the 2019 GMC Terrain. Right, we can see that here. Got to get that 2-liter engine if you want to have the pulling power. Got to get the 2-liter engine. I'm surprised that the diesel can't do it. Then remember there's that traction control system if you get all-wheel drive, right? As driving conditions change, the standard traction select system allows you to make real-time adjustments for optimal performance. Available all-wheel drive models feature the following modes. You get a front-wheel drive mode, which improves fuel economy, You get an all-wheel drive mode, which actually actively sends power to the front and rear wheels. There's an off-road setting, which adjusts all-wheel drive system, traction control, for all that, for dynamics on dirt and gravel and blah, blah, blah. And then there's the available tow haul mode, which enhances trailering performance by providing trailer sway control, which is very, very cool. I like that. Now, it says down here, if front-wheel drive models feature a normal mode, available tow haul mode, and snow mode, which lessens the chance of wheel slippage in low-traction driving conditions. Okay, we got through the performance features for our 2019 GMC Terrain SLT. Let's talk about the connectivity features. So it says, wherever your terrain takes you, stay firmly on the grid with technologies such as Apple CarPlay and an available 4G LTE Wi-Fi. So there's an available built-in navigation. Smartphone-like navigation guides you to your destination. Real-time data helps you maneuver through the traffic. There's Apple CarPlay. Okay, that's pretty cool. You can send and receive messages, make phone calls, get through your music, do all that. There's Android Auto, which basically does the same thing. Here they're letting us know that we can customize the touchscreen, personalize your GMC infotainment system to bring your favorite apps and features to the center of your terrain's touchscreen. If you so choose, you can get the available 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot. They're actually showing the Denali model, which is neither here nor there. But you can connect up to 7 mobile devices at once, and it won't use up your smartphone's data plan if it's relevant to you. And then, like all other manufacturers, GMC has a mobile app. Their mobile app will let you do all kinds of things like lock and unlock your doors, start and stop your engine, sound your horn, schedule service for your vehicle, lots of things. Let you know your vehicle status and your fuel economy, oil life, tire pressure. You can locate your vehicle. Remote key fob allows you to start and stop your car. You can send navigation to your head unit in your car. Lots of stuff available in My GMC Mobile App. It says available. So it doesn't say standard. That says available. All right. Okay, last but not least, let's talk safety features on our 2019 GMC Terrain SLT. After we go through the safety features, then we'll go do the build and price. So they have a few of these explainers as videos, and so we're not going to play those, but they show new available front pedestrian braking. It's kind of self-explanatory. We see a person there. We know this thing's probably smart enough. There's a new version of that out. There's also an available adaptive cruise control. We can hit the information button on that one. Let's do that. It says, this feature uses a forward-looking camera to enhance regular cruise control. The cruise control speed is automatically adapted in order to maintain a driver-selected gap between a vehicle and vehicles detected ahead while the driver steers, reducing the need for the driver to frequently brake and accelerate. So that's the available adaptive cruise control camera right there. Then you've got the available low-speed forward automatic braking with boost. This boost the driver's braking somehow. And then they're showing us that blind spot zone deal again. This feature provides side mirror alerts to help you avoid a moving vehicle detected in your side blind zone or a vehicle that is rapidly approaching on your side blind zone during a lane change maneuver. So this thing's paying attention to that. That avoids a lot of accidents, I'm quite sure. And then right here, they're talking about what? Available lane keep assist with lane departure warning. Alerts you if necessary to help you avoid collisions due to unintentionally drifting out of your lane when you're not actively steering and your turn signal is not activated. So it's paying attention to if you're drifting out of your lane. And I would think that'd be dependent upon how clearly the roads are marked. Some roads don't have very good lane markings, and so does this thing still work when the painted lines are really, really faded or you can't really see them? I doubt it. Lastly, they're telling us to click these hotspots to learn more because safety is important to them. Let's click them and see what they do. Let's check it out. It says available rear park assist. Right? When driving in reverse at less than 5 miles an hour, it provides distance to object alerts to help you park and avoid nearby detected objects directly behind your vehicle during low speed maneuvers. Right? That was that. What's this one right here? This is the available low speed forward automatic braking. All right. Got that. And then let's go do this other corner here. This is the available lane change alert with side blind zone alert. Yeah, we've kind of already gone through these, haven't we? Some of them. Available rear park assist. Yeah, all right, so that was kind of the same thing. And available safety alert seat. Okay. This gives you vibration pulses instead of audible crash avoidance alerts. Okay, now does this say the same thing? Nope. Available lane keep assist with lane departure warning. All right, so GMC takes the Terrain and its safety features seriously. But what we do know is that you have to price up in trim levels to get more of these features. A lot of those said available. They did not say standard, so we need to keep that in mind. Now, we're ready to do the build and price. Let's move on. Okay, let's select our trim level. That's going to be the SLT. We want to get that. Then we want to make sure we're not going to select that Denali. We're going to make sure to get this in all-wheel drive. And I'd also like to get the 2-liter engine as well. So now we've got the 2019 GMC Terrain, okay, SLT trim, in all-wheel drive with the 2-liter turbo engine. Let's move on to colors. Okay, now remember I said I wasn't that crazy about any of the colors. I said I liked the ebony twilight black, and so we're going to go ahead and do that. We're just going to go ahead and do that right off the bat. The seat colors were all nice, actually. They were all nice. To be honest with you, normally I would just say, give me the all-black interior, but the Brandy Jet Black is kind of attractive, and it's nice to have a little bit of color in the cabin. So I think we're going to go with the Ebony Twilight Metallic with the Brandy Jet Black perforated leather appointed seat trim. I like that setup. You can get the black edition. We can get the black edition, which works out because the car's already black. I was going to get it in black. I don't even have to change the paint color. I'm normally not crazy about black wheels, but, you know, it's okay. Let's go ahead and get the black edition as well. Yep. So the price change is going to be negligible, $395. We have the preferred package, which gives us what? What all comes in the preferred package? Hands-free rear power programmable liftgate, memory settings for the power driver's seat and outside mirrors, front passenger 6-way power seat with power lumbar, heated steering wheel, and universal home remote. That's your garage door opener. So that package we already have. Now, what's this package 10? Well, there's 10 packages. Hold on a second. Let's see what all these are. Okay. In typical GMC fashion, They had a lot of packages. So what I did was I looked over all the packages and then selected the packages. So let's look through. So we know we're going to get the Black Edition package. That's $795. And then we know that we had that preferred package that gave us all the memory seating, the leather, the heated steering wheel, all of that. To that, I added the infotainment package 2. What does that include? That includes the 8-inch GMC infotainment system that gives us the Bose premium sound system, the HD radio, and all of that. I'm into that stuff, so I wanted to have it. All right, so we've got that. Okay, next up, we skipped over the dark accent package because we got the Black Edition package. So there's no reason to add it. Changing it to any other accenting package is going to remove that other package. So we didn't get the dark accent package, didn't get the chrome accent package, did get the driver alert package 2, and that also adds what? It adds all the safety tech. Remember I was saying that this vehicle, you're going to miss out on all that safety tech. You got to pay additional for it. I'm sure the Denali trim might get some more because it starts at a higher MSRP, but here's where we're at with the SLT, and if we want all the safety tech, we're going to have to pay extra for it. So this is all the extra safety tech that it gave us. Lots of stuff. It gives the vehicle all the safety stuff that you want. And then I also got the driver alert package 1, right? That has the rear cross traffic alert, the blind spot, everything. I skipped over the floor liners, skipped over the interior protection packages. Those are just mats and stuff. You can order that stuff at the dealer anytime. This cargo package, all that stuff. Roadside safety. We don't need flares and first aid kits. So that said, let's move on to the exterior. Now, since we got the gloss black, since we got that package, we can't do any of the other wheels because that'll change us off of our package, but that's okay. We've got the four-wheel anti-lock brakes. Do we need trailer equipment? No, we don't. We don't need that. I wouldn't tow with this vehicle. If I'm going to tow, I'd do a truck. Wheel locks, boom. We got the wheel locks. What else do we need? We don't really need anything else. Molded assist steps, those look nice. I think those are pretty nice. And not that the vehicle is so tall, but it adds a nice aesthetic. So let's go ahead and select those because I like the aesthetic. Now this sunroof, I'm not really into the sunroof, and so I don't want to pay $1,500 for a sunroof that I'm not really into. All right, so we're going to go ahead and skip over that. I do like, however, the front and rear splash guards. I'm all over that. But to do that, you have to remove the molded assist steps. I'll cancel that. I'd rather keep the molded assist steps. The rest of this stuff, we can kind of skip over. And then the safety, we already have our packages included. We already have our safety. We got it all covered. Moving on to an interior, we've already updated our interior. We've got the updated infotainment. We've got the Bose audio system. We don't need the rear seat infotainment. I'm not into that. We don't need any of that stuff in the back. We don't need the universal tablet holders. We have the upgraded seats. And then they're just showing us all the all-weather mats and different things like that we don't really need. Organizers and things that you can get at the dealer. The one thing that I do like is this retractable cargo shade. I think it should be part of the vehicle anyway. It doesn't have a price on it, which does that mean that it's bundled in some kind of package? Yeah, you got to add the cargo package and the vertical cargo net. Yeah, fine. Let's go ahead and just do that, right? Because I want that, so we'll just go ahead and bundle that in. Safety options. We've got all the safety options. We don't need any first aid kits. Let's move on to accessories. GMC, being General Motors, when we get to this accessories parts, some of these accessories are specific to the GMC Terrain. Most of them won't be. Here's what I mean by that. Security and protection, for instance. They've got triangles, right? They're selling you triangles for $25. Do we need that stuff? No. Do we need to spend any time going over stuff like this? No. So let's move on to the summary. Okay, so here we are at the summary. We've made it to the end. Now, this vehicle started life at $32,600. They always play around with internet pricing and options and discounts and stuff, so we never really mess around with that. Our total net price ended up being $37,000, which is still cheaper than the Denali, and we've put basically everything we wanted on this. It's got leather. It's got a custom package. We've got everything that we really want on this vehicle, and it's still cheaper than a Denali. So what I have done, however, if you do like the way I built and priced this 2019 Terrain SLT all-wheel drive with the 2-liter turbo. I've downloaded I printed off the build summary and I put it in the description. I put the link in the description below. So if you want to spec your 2019 Terrain just like this one, you can download the build summary in the description below. That said, we're all done here with the Terrain. If you've watched this video from start to finish, you're awesome. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'm going to tell you to have a nice day, and I'll see you on the very next video.